Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to StarRupture. Today I'm going to show you how to make this compact, let's say, impeller farm. In total, this farm will produce you 30 impellers per minute. It's going to be 28, 29 per minute. Yeah, there's a very good reason because, but it's game related. Okay, it is game related, not structure related at the moment. Mainly, there's one small problem. Let me actually tell you that the animation of the intersections is a little bit cloggy right now, and because of that, there's like milliseconds and seconds sometimes lost in these intersections, and because of that, the carry capacity of these lanes is 480 materials per minute. I'll show you the number. This circulation does not exceed that number, but it will actually get stuck at the beginning. Then it will start getting smoother and smoother and smoother as, let's say, the items start getting production and calls are being less frequent. But anyways, before we proceed, let me tell you two things. Number one is laning, and number two, how you're gonna put those pillars there. I made one a smooth surface, and the other one's because you're not gonna get smooth surfaces in this game. It's like one stage, two stages, and three stages, and it's 6 lanes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 lanes in general. And how does the lanes work? It's just one single 360 lane that's happening right now, and the 360 lane goes from here. Look, all the time this pattern is going to repeat itself, okay? From one side to the other side, then it takes everything away, and then both to the top floor and to the bottom floor it goes from this section like this. See, all of them have intersections like this in front of them, so they get that. That gives a little bit of animation delay, but well, no can do for now. But you put them there, you put them up, then both of the lanes are gonna release or send the resources to the left side. Left side, again, from the last section gets connected to each other, and both of them will go to the right side, and from here they will go just the way, all the way here, and at this section they will again connect to the front of them, and again both on the top and the bottom it will go left. See the flow? And then from this section it will just go to the right side and to the left side, and it's gonna end up in a mega press. And there's not much going on about the rails, to be honest. Like, just put one intersection in front of every building and then connect them towards the same station in order to reduce the clogging, or let's say save some milliseconds. You can also like connect these, each of them, to the front one, but if you don't want to see spaghetti you can remove them, it's no problem. But it helps a little bit with the lanes being not that animated actually level of let's say delaying for things. Like, as you can see, like on 48 materials per minute there should be no space between the resources that are going here, but do you see that space that there is? That is animation delay, which well, game developers should fix it. It's not our problem right now. For the pillars, as you can see, like, look, one building, one space, one building, one space, one building. At the last, let's say, foot of your building, on the same, let's say, y-axis, you put pillar, 2 of them, up. The bottom left side of your next machine goes on top of that, and if you repeat it, you're gonna get this. If you repeat it, you're gonna get this. And you can even do triples. If you want to see how you can build this type, like, see, there's no space between these. I have a video about how to set up your farms, furnaces and fabricators video. You can watch that. I explained there how you can actually make like this no space furnace build. And yeah, this is the basic logic behind it. Just put it in the center back line, and another one in the middle, and another one here, so you don't need that many, let's say, space between it. But anyways, let's go to the numbers, so I show you how much resources you need and what each lane carries. And as you can see, like the first lane, we have smelters, then we have fabricators, we have one smelter at the end of this, then there's the fabricators and furnaces, then there's the fabricator and furnaces again. But It will make more sense when I show you the Excel sheet. Yes, we're going to study an Excel sheet now. Welcome to your second job, automation game players. See you on the Excel sheet. Alright, here we go into the abyss called the Excel sheet that there is. Let me first tell you what exactly we have here. As you can see, we have 2 mega presses, 18 fabricators, 9 furnaces, and 9 smelters. 5 titanium, like 5 of the smelters are going to be titanium, 3 wolfranium, 1 calcium block. And 300 raw input for titanium, 100 raw, 80 raw input for smelters, and 60 raw input for the calcium blocks. One thing you can do in order to reduce the load, or let's say the pressure on your lanes, is putting the smelters in another location. But what I had in mind is that this is going to be an independent, so maybe you don't want to carry all of those resources to another base and back. So I made the smelters inside the build itself, but basically you can just make the bars inside different locations and just send them here. Bars and blocks, both of them. And you're going to have a total of 480 input raw material, but 60 of it is helium, which is going to go for your glass productions. And if you want to send just raw materials to this, instead of raw materials, you want to send bars and blocks to this, this is what you need. 300 titanium bars, 150 titanium wolfranium bars, and 40 calcium blocks, and all of those are per minute. Okay, you can check out the extraction rate of your buildings and just set this and just make the furnaces and send them here instead of having the smelters. But as you can see, and by the way, this lane goes to the bigger picture. There is more farms that are coming up. So if you want to see more, subscribe to the channel and like the video so more people can find these videos actually. I'm gonna make it for every single endgame item that there is out there. One factory for each of them. So as you can see, on the first one, we have smelter, 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 smelter for wolfranium, titanium, titanium, calcium, and wolfranium. In the second line, which is the highest input-output value, which is clogging the system a little bit because it's calling for too many raw resources from the base. We have 1 fabricator, 2 furnaces, 2 smelters, 1 smelter. You can basically, by the way, pause the video here and just look at this thing. Let's say like this. So you know exactly how many machines you have in each lane, so you don't confuse them. As you can see, like in the second one, we have 2 smelters for titanium bars, 2 furnaces, 1 fabricator, 1 is giving sheets, the other one is giving calcium powder. It's like eating 40 calcium blocks and producing 120 calcium powder, which is like giving 20 loss in the smelter at the beginning. So actually you can like put those blocks in another place, or even for the wolfranium bars, but, well, you don't need to, like, that's not a big deal. But if you're into min-maxing, you can see the losses in every single section of this. And when we go to the third line, we're gonna have 1 smelter, 2 fabricators for sheets, titanium, 2 fabricators for titanium rod, titanium bars, 3 fabricators for rotors. I will show you what we have so far shown here. Alright, let's go, ladies and gentlemen, let's go. Alrighty. Now, as you can see, these are the smelters. I usually like putting, like, for example, if I have 2 sheet or rod production, like rod production next to rod production, next to rod production. Then there's the smelters. Then on top, there's like 2 furnaces next to each other, which are producing the powders. Then there's these 2 that are producing the wolfraniums, the wires and so on. And then on the third lane, as you can see, like I have 3 dedicated rotor. Like see, 1, 2, 3. These are producing the rotors down here. And the last one is a smelter. And on top of here, we have the next one. Like I'm producing the sheets and the what do you call it? The rods here. And then the next one is the grade 2 materials that we're gonna put. So let me show the Excel sheet, then you can see how I put them next to each other. Alright. On the 4th and 5th lane, here, as you can see, I have 2 fabricators for titanium rod. I have 3 furnaces for glass, 1 fabricator for wolfranium sheets, and 3 fabricators for stabilizers. It's gonna produce like these amounts. And if you're wondering, This lane is actually an independent lane. I did not put it next to this because I did not want to make it twisted. Yeah, I was planning on twisting it and sending all of the resources back, but it did not look good. So I put this section behind and in the middle. So yeah, I put 4 furnaces just for producing the heat resistance plates, which everything needed was produced there, and there's 0 loss on all of the materials there. So these make the sheets and send them here. And for just making 2 mega presses that produce 30 impellers that you're gonna need exactly for the resonators you need in the next lane or in another place in the next areas. This is the total materials you need. You need 60 titanium rods, 60 heat resistance plate, 30 wolfranium sheet, and 30 stabilizers per minute. Per minute. All of these numbers that you see on this Excel sheet are per minute, okay? Don't mistake it for anything. Like, I know resources are being produced like per 2 seconds, per 4 seconds, per 10 seconds, per 12 seconds. But basically, I like to calculate it per minute because they allow us to. Yeah, there's like a maximum of 15 seconds and 12 seconds, which all can go up to 60 naturally. Because they're divisible and so on and so forth. So yeah, the game's logic is per minute basically on everything. So if you can just solve that issue for yourself, you're gonna have an easier time calculating how many materials you need for what. And yeah, let's go and show the mega presses so we can be done with the video. Alrighty, yeah, I had to pause it because sometimes these little pesky things are attacking me. Yes, I don't like leaving my character there. Last time I left and went ate dinner and come back to having my pistol on me instead of my shotgun and my trusty Mr. Rifle. Alright, as you can see, like we are producing the sheets, the heat resistance plate or sheets here. These are being produced like at maximum, maximum. They have no downtime. But there's one bad thing that could happen, like sometimes because the system gets clogged after the heat wave. You might miss on a millisecond or a single half a second of producing the heat resistance sheet. So it will actually like desynchronize your machines a little bit. But as you can see, like this machine is now producing the heat resistance sheet as soon as they needed to be produced. So every 2 seconds it's basically producing the impellers that it needs every 4 seconds actually, but it's basically 15 per minute, which that's all. So yeah. No matter what happens to the system, gets clogged in the back, looks junky, or anything in the backline, this is the most important thing. Heat resistance plates, everything is being produced right on time, so without any stoppage, this machine produces all of the impellers you need, and at the end, it just sends them here, which you can just send wherever you want, but keep it around here. And if you're wondering where I made this, this is exactly like, see, that's the place that the ship landed, that's the starter zone. And later I will also show you why I'm not running out of resources in my base. I made a load balancer, so the raw resources in my base and everything just come to my base, and I will just make all of the bases around here. I don't like going to the far places, so I bring far places back to my base. As you can see, like I'm bringing all of the resources all across the map to this section because I just like it more. Anyways, well, if you want to see more, subscribe to the channel, and if it was helpful, feel free to put a like on the video. And if you have any more ideas or comments or questions, or you want a specific guides, let me know in the comment section. I will make it for you. And as always, if it's nighttime, oh, thanks for the likes, thanks for the hypes, see you in the comment section, and thanks for the memberships and supers. I appreciate you guys, so every time I force myself to remember that I should be thankful to you guys, because, well, we got like 300, 400 people in less than a month, because of the last caretaker videos and these videos on, let's say, StarRupture. So, I'm grateful to you guys. Thank you for helping me on becoming a full-time YouTuber. If it's nighttime, I hope you sleep like babies, and if it's daytime, I hope you don't get a cold. Oh god, I think I'm gonna get a cold again. Oh no. I hope I don't. I hate colds.